you are also getting into the education space by yourself. So just talk us through that. What's the name of, your business, and how are you intending to actually disrupt the education space, or how are you offering it differently?
Okay, that's interesting. Disrupt you. Okay, so I have a company called DejaMedia. And it's basically a digital media marketing and design company, consultancy actually. The long and short of it all is, if you have a brand or a service and you want people to know about your brand, we put you on the map. That's the slogan. We put brands on the map. So we help you with branding, but we will also help you with marketing. So anything to do with branding across the space, including UX, UI, we will help you with that. Get started, take you through the process, help you achieve the sales that you want, show you the best way to do it, and stuff like that. And I think what makes us unique is, and this has always been my dream, I've never wanted many full-time employees, because for me that's I need to worry about their families if business is down. Boss, you're not paying us in time, right? So I decided, because one of my biggest dreams was to empower fellow freelancers / entrepreneurs. So it's how can I create a company that does that? And the thing that DejaMedia does is I work with a network of different skill sets. So DejaMedia, for example, the other time we had a gig in Cape Town, and it was training people from the Equatorial Guinea. The Minister of Mines and Hydrocarbons, his entourage of marketing team, we trained them. It was quite interesting. So they needed digital marketing, content communication, and PR. I could have done those, but me speaking the whole day, it wasn't going to happen. So with DejaMedia, then we source out the most relevant people for a project. So I got someone in PR, I got someone in communication, I did the digital. They flew us out. It was the good life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But in that sense, for me, I contributed to an entrepreneur's bag. You know what I mean? They went home with a bag. They went home having flown. They were flown out. They were given food. They were that. So for me, that's the goal. So we'll get the job done, but we will put together such a team that the quality of work, it's so good. And it's not just my mind. It's my mind and the other person's mind. So the quality of work is good. So that's what DejaMedia is. It's a digital media consultancy. But I've gotten to the point where I've gotten into my stride. I know my media. I know my marketing. I've got it. So I was how then can I really focus more on the entrepreneur side? Which was then where Skillapreneur comes. It's yet to launch. So Skillapreneur is a online academy affiliated with DejaMedia, and we teach core tech skills, including UX, to entrepreneurs. So you're either doing it for your business, for yourself, or you're doing it for your business, for your team, or you're just someone who wants to upskill. So we teach those core lessons. So right now there's photography, there's UX, there's digital marketing, there's content creation, and there's another one.
So how do we find you?
Well, right now, the best way is just to be on my website, DejaMediaCompany.com. But like I said, I'm still testing it out with prototyping and stuff. The courses are there. I just now need to find a model that works. So like we're saying with UX, identify the problem, create the product. Now I'm iterating to see what I need to improve. Then I release the prototype, see how it actually works in the real world, and then I launch the product. So right now it's not something I can launch.
So which phase are you in? Iterating, that's what you...
Yes, so I'm iterating right now. I'm now just making sure everything is airtight before I let the prototype go to the world. So it's there, but if you just follow my website, for example, DejaMediaCompany.com, you will find Skillapreneur there. There's also the blog, the DejaMedia blog. So I was trying to create something I don't know if you've seen the HubSpot blog. It's amazing. So I'm trying to create something like that for freelancers. So that is there now. If you go to the website, there's a blog section. It's got content that will just help you get started in the digital space. UX, UI is actually one of the categories that are there. So you can see all that stuff. So all my projects, Skillerpreneur, a blog is already out. It's all can be found there. And yeah, that's just at least on the media side that I'm trying to do. But like I'm always thinking up, like I told you, apparel line coming and all that stuff. But that's just like we're saying about purpose. I love creating, I love design. I feel like in the media space, even though there's more to grow and more to see, I feel like I'm comfortable. Like I know there's not a lot of stuff you'll put me in that I'll be like, oh, how do I do this? I can work with teams, I can work by myself. But now I found the need to create a service. Like I've got a service, I found the need to create a product. So that's where I'm in now. So I'm sure you'll see me in the socials now, but like working on a brand called filosofee. So filosofee is this particular line for this, but I'm creating a bunch of products called filosofee. And the whole idea of the product range is for people to express how they feel and how they think. So for example, this year is one of the lines that expresses what I think. You know, like religion, and the conversation starters. And then the other stuff is like, the other products are going to have that same spirit, but they'll be in like different products. So I just want something that like people can express themselves custom, and some stuff will be 1 of 1, some will be 5 of 5, some will be 10 of 10. And the idea is you don't want a million people with the same. You must be able to say, I bought this for filosofee, which is unique to me. So I've got like a lot of products, and I think that's where the entrepreneurial spirit I have is like I will do something and then I'll get stuck. Actually, it's funny because UX UI is something I did because I felt stuck. So I got into it as a new challenge. I studied it for a year. I worked on the case studies and everything. So yeah,